We now return to Mecharashi. As you can see, well, not now. There and there. We're now in the crossover. The Evangelion crossover has started, and as such, there might be some new missions that I can partake in. Find that out. First of all, the Future Encore. Let's hold off on that. Anything I can turn in. Don't worry about theater supplies going to waste. They can be traded for a variety of rewards at the Material Preparation Office. After collecting all core rewards from the current warehouse round, the next one unlocks automatically. Okay. Well. How many do I have? I have plenty here. What is this? 10 times delivery? 20 times? 100 times delivery? Well. The day of the decisive battle is drawing near, so let's gather more military supplies while we can. Okay, I don't know who this character is. Sure. 100. Rewards have been tallied. Here's the list. That's it? Of all the things I could take, that's the one? The core rewards are the ones I'm after? Okay, I'm not really sure how this works, but anyway. So, let's see, wait a minute now. There were other things here I wanted to check out first. Like, for example, this is now available, and we will get Shinji by default. The other two, apparently Asuka is the good one that everyone says that you absolutely want. I didn't even, I was gonna say, I didn't even get him? What else is here now? This didn't flip over. Oh, I guess it... Yeah, no, this didn't flip. Why? I thought that was supposed to recharge. It's telling me something is there. Okay, well, I'll have to solve that one later. What do we have here? Sure, we'll use the new one. I said we'll use the new one? There we go. So, as a pilot, what's he good for? Max him out. Can perform synchronization. Has a special sync ratio which changes during battle. The higher the ratio, the stronger the pilot's abilities. Wow, that seems wild card. After actively attacking, if possessing 3 or more buff effects, he triggers a re-attack. Cannot move before attacking. Can trigger 1 time per turn. Uses a heavy machine gun. Okay. Uses a sniper rifle. Launches an assault weapon. What? Oh, cooperates with allies to launch an assault weapon or ranged weapon. Link attack. God, he is all over the fucking place. What is this? Obviously, you have to choose one. Uses a heavy machine gun to attack all targets. Immune to crash and timidity. Uses a sniper rifle. Man, what the hell? What the hell is he even good for? I'm gonna have to look that one up, because I don't even know how to use him. That seems wild to me. What do we got here? Okay, well, I do have a few tickets here. This is not gonna be useful in any way. Oh, but it looks like it's something different. Maybe? Or is that just a theme? It looks like it's just themed. Damn. It's just themed differently. Alright. So this is the one that you want. Apparently. Firepower module. Doubles levels of modules slotted in the body. That could be good. I mean, that's pretty damn impressive. Twice. Does it twice. Wow. I mean, that thing, that could be pretty good. 6 more pulls to guarantee it, though, so that's a ways away. But I guess, like people were saying, they spent everything they had trying to get this. So that's interesting. Right. Well, let's see. Let's see if I can even do this. Vermilion Maiden. Got 100 of those. Warning. Warning. Report, Commander. Protective Wall 3 has sustained 70% damage. The 9th and 11th mobile squads assigned to guard it are not responding. Report. The medical unit transporting the wounded has come under attack. Requesting immediate support. Damn it. The other mobile units are unreachable as well. Isn't there a single comms officer left out there? 3:52 a.m. UNCS Central Command. The brightly lit command center is ablaze with frenzied activity. Endless reports flow in, continuously sent to the command center through the few remaining communication lines. On the central screen, red symbols spread across under countless tense gazes. Signal lost, signal lost, signal lost. The shouts of commanders and officers echo throughout the hall. Madam, Naomi's report is in. We can confirm the current comm situation is not a Skynet attack. The frontline troops have most likely been subjected to physical interference. The DL. They're the only group on this island who have the capabilities for an attack of this kind. The current situation leaves no room for hesitation, Governor. Deploy the Falcon Force. The loss of the Mecharashi mining platform on the northern island is not something we can afford. Okay, I guess this is spoilers, is it not then? Is she the new replacement for what's-his-dingus? In the corner of the command room, a group of high-ranking officials and officers are huddled together whispering. As the frontline situation continues to deteriorate, their words grow increasingly heated. In their midst, the newly appointed UNCS Viceroy to Milkama, Rosemary Jean, I guess so, yeah, sits silently in front of the communications projection, quietly listening to the statement from the other side. It is possible this might be aimed at high-level people, and I will not be able to participate. In which case, we'll just continue the campaign, I guess. That's basically the situation. Various DLAF units have been affected by different levels of EMP. Investigators are already en route. However, I must also mention that despite the NDF's repeated incursions into the northern mining area recently, I still hope we can all exercise restraint at this critical moment. I also hope this incident has nothing to do with the DL. I'll send my eyes to take a look personally. Hey, can you still hear me? Oh, number, are you? Sorry, the unlucky guy who was piloting this hunk of metal has already passed out. I've left him in the bunker by the side of the road. If you're coming to pick him up, then, hey, you still there? Busted again? Seriously? It's bad enough I had to end up in a place like this, but this thing looks like it belongs in a museum. You see, those two handles are the control sticks, right? Next, pull the control pin, and then... Attention, Dawnstar League vehicle ahead. Drop your weapons and abandon your unit immediately. I repeat, drop your weapons and abandon your unit. Are we gonna get to play as her? What should we do, Captain? That ST over there is behaving strangely. Give one more warning, if the target still doesn't stand down. But didn't they say that this mission should avoid direct conflict with the DLAF? The entire Foreign River area is experiencing a communications blackout. One missing DLAF soldier won't raise any eyebrows. My unit suffered so many losses in the last two operations, letting the enemy return alive would be our failure. No, she's not even in the... That's moving. I really am a genius. This old relic runs like trash. Still, it's fine for getting around. Now, if I bring up the weapon again... It seems they have no intention to surrender. Everyone listen up. Seal the retreat and capture the target. The counterattack begins now. Got it. Oh, this must be a demonstration mission. Oh, I was going to say, if all those mechs are for me... what's going on? Where'd these guys come from? Really coming in full force. Seriously, how'd I get caught up in this mess? No choice now but to go it alone and give it your all. Okay. Rulebook. Asuka can vault over low objects using her displacement skill. Activate Leap Strike to jump to a position adjacent to the target. I guess it's going to want me to do that, huh? Well, that's fun. Asuka excels at aiming with her pole arm to damage all enemies in a straight four-tile line. Unleash Mighty Throw to strike enemies lined up before you. Didn't kill that one. Am I, like... How am I supposed to handle this? Am I supposed to do it again? Because I feel like it was going to tell me how to handle these guys, but... Selects one target within 4 adjacent tiles can remain within one ring around the tile, or the target using pole arm to the target, so it's only one target. Now I feel like getting swarmed is not a great idea, but we're missing an opportunity here if I don't line them all up. So I'm not sure what the right move is. I just don't want to get surrounded. Oh, we keep going? Hey, are you really planning to attack just like that? The pilot of this machine is already unconscious. I'm not your enemy. Unconscious. Unconscious. Is this anime censorship for he's already dead? But is that a kid's voice? Captain? Can an ordinary girl pilot an ST like this? It's just an enemy trick. Keep attacking. Hey, stop moving. Okay, I'll accept that. Ah, piss. Doesn't work that way. If I strike you, I might be able to swing around there. Alternatively, I could just... It looks like I could hop over. No, it's got to be target, I see. Ah, damn. I don't like that. I wish you could choose where you hop to. Oh, well. Such force. Could this be a secret Dawnstar ace? When's this going to end? If the stalemate continues, we won't be able to hold on. Captain, the enemy attacks seem to have stalled. Did I tell you to stop fighting? Ophelia, who's this? Everyone stand down. Officer Ophelia. Defeating so many and all alone. Impressive. State your name, pilot. Curious to know who you are. Finally, someone willing to talk. Unfortunately, I have no idea what this DLAF thing is. My name is Asuka Shikinami Langley. I'm an Eva pilot. I have no idea what I'm doing here in this strange world. For the record, I've never actually seen... I've never seen Evangelion. I know. It's amazing. All the old anime that I was actually alive for when it came out, I never bothered to watch it. Eva. Commander, this pilot's been incoherent from the very start, and the way she operates this ST is inexplicably bizarre. It's highly likely she's a secret test subject of the enemy forces. If she's a test subject of the DLAF, then it's even more important we meet her. Disarm your soldiers. Sometimes we need to show a bit of sincerity, don't we? I've already told you I have absolutely no memory of how I got here. Blazing white lights pour down from above in the UNCS ground camp's interrogation room. A girl in red sits across the long table, glaring defiantly at the woman opposite her. The room is equipped with 360-degree surveillance and recording devices. A word, an inflection, a raised eyebrow, or shift of posture, all is meticulously captured and sent to the archive. even though the atmosphere of the conversation so far has been serious throughout, and both the lie detector and psychological experts have deemed it to be truthful, the information obtained from the girl is hard to believe. Sorry, Miss Asuka, we are not questioning the authenticity of your statements, but the thing you mentioned about angels, devas, it's still not enough to convince us of your claim that you come from another world. A rare, wry smile appears on Natalia's face as she points to the interrogation records in front of her, trying to catch a flicker in the girl's eyes. Asuka's gaze remains as calm as ever, and Natalia has already anticipated that no matter how many times she asks such questions, Asuka will continue to respond in the same way. Whether you believe it or not is up to you. It has nothing to do with me. They said they'd put down their weapons and show sincerity, but as soon as the cockpit opened, they rushed in without hesitation. Sorry for Ophelia's reckless behavior. It was not our intention to treat a guest so rudely. However, disputes over the border, especially in the northern mining area, have intensified. We have to give special attention to all events and people that might cause unexpected incidents. Especially individuals like you who can skillfully pilot STs without special training. You mean what that Ophelia lady referred to as a test subject earlier? If Shinji and the commander's pets also end up here, suspicion like this could put them in danger. Oh, are those two people you mentioned your friends? I do have a few so-called friends, but I don't know where they are now. Perhaps this is a good opportunity for us to truly show our sincerity. It might be an exaggeration to say this, but the GSA can indeed be called the greatest intelligence agency in the world. If you're willing to share more information about your companions, we might be able to help you find them. Excuse me, Officer Accordion. There's an urgent message from the madam. There was a sudden intense disturbance on the surface of the foreign river, and the DL territory on the opposite side was bombed by what are suspected to be ST missiles. Please come to the command center immediately. Okay. Well, if this is just going to be a walking thing to train you on the pilots, if she is actually that good, when she's all leveled up and skilled, I absolutely want to spend everything to try and get her. Anyway, Chapter 2, Enigmatic Visitor. The smell, it's so unfamiliar. The buildings, the walls, everything around me. Where's this place? Amid crumbled ruins, a frail boy hugs his knees, curled alone in the rubble. Everything before his eyes feels unfamiliar and dangerous. However, he can't remember how he got here. Asuka, Ayanami, Miss Masato, why am I here? Why? Hey, kid, what are you squatting over there for? Hurry up and run. Get to the underground shelter before the next air raid. The voice booms like a broadcast throughout the wall above. The boy lifts his head, still lost in confusion. Air raid? Shelter? Is he talking to me? Damn it, they're already caught up. Hey, stop dawdling. Get going now, or else we'll... What? Before him, the already collapsed ruins are suddenly blasted open, and rubble and sand cascading down amidst the violent tremors. With rubble. Sunlight from outside the ruins pierces the dark space like a sharp sword. The panicked and helpless boy instinctively raises his hand to shield himself, but a massive shadow has already moved in front of him. At the other end of the ruins, a towering ST rises in the blast, smoke curling from its frame. Its emerald eyes flare open against the backlight, locking with the boys. This is... Seriously, how do you find a hole like this to hide in? Even the animals in the zoo know to follow their keeper into the bunker. Hey, you look about middle school age. You're a little runaway rebel, right? The voice of a young man echoes from the ST's speaker. Behind it, countless rockets streak through the sky. Clearly, this giant machine shielded him from death just now. Where exactly is this place? Forget it, questions can wait. We've got no time to chat. Come on, climb up the rescue cable quickly. That big guy is already closing in on us, and if we don't get away now, we'll end up under the ruins. I understand, but be careful. Just as the hatch opens and the lifeline lowers, the rocket suddenly veers off course and slams into the ST. What? Ah, damn it. They attacked with the cockpit open. Oh boy. Blood, are you okay? Are you alright? Hey! Oh, you made it inside. Good. But me, I'm done for. In this state, I can't pilot anymore. Ah, you'll survive. All you named characters do. Hey, kid, can you operate an ST? We have to escape from here. I've piloted an Ava, but this ST, What is that thing? What is that thing? Damn it. Did it still manage to follow us? How are you doing? Come on, pull yourself together. Kid, I'm counting on you. No, wake up. Please wake up. Wake up. Lieutenant Dean Knight, what's your status over there? Come in. Over. Lieutenant Dean Knight. Is the full name really necessary? Like, the whole time, it's just a huge mouthful to keep adding full names of everything. Come in, over. Is it too late? This is the 10th Mobile Squad of the DLAF. All the injured in the base have been evacuated. Dean Knight, what's your status over there? I mustn't run away, I mustn't run away, I mustn't run away. Lieutenant Dean? Mustn't run away. The situation is critical. We can't afford to worry about everything right now. Prioritize defeating the enemy and cover the target unit's retreat. Pilot of that unit, state your name and the original pilot. Where is he now? I'm Ikari, Shinji Ikari. The pilot of the ST you're looking for, he's already unconscious. Unconscious? Captain, another batch of wounded need transfer. Damn it, is the Arashi matter being transferred? That giant ST is enhancing those STs. It's all up to you, Shinji. Attack those units and intercept the Arashi particles fueling the STs. We'll hold this monster back. I guess now we get to see what he's actually worth, since I will have to use him. Charge. Can we... Okay. Okay. I get no choice. After attacking an enemy, Shinji can randomly replicate one of the target's dispelled buffs. Requires a chip sector activation. Okay. Shinji triggers a re-attack when he has 3 or more buffs. Ah, okay, so that's... I was worried about that. I was worried that that was rather useless, because I would have to have someone giving buffs all the time. But if he steals a buff, that does require the enemies to have buffs. Actually, what this will be good for is the weekly missions where enemies all have buffs. Anyway. So it looks like they've all got buffs. What is charge shot, though? Uses heavy machine gun to attack a target. For each buff possessed, the damage goes up. Well, I mean, he's got plenty, but, like, how far am I going to get with this? Okay, that was a mistake. Frontline STs, can you hear me? This is Matilda Rossi. Okay, that's who that is, I guess. Professor Ludwig has arrived and has ordered me to relay this to you. Do not touch the hangar at the base of the lab. If the lower hangar is compromised, abandon all rescue operations and initiate the self-destruct sequence immediately. But it's no longer just about the lab. The runaway ST phenomenon has spread into the nearby towns. What's happening? My ST! Oh, shit. Hey, how are you doing? Hey! Okay, well, this is not going nearly as well as the Asuka thing. Damn it, what is that thing? We're running out of time. Yeah, because I mean, like, what am I supposed to do here? That didn't even kill it, god damn it. I'm gonna have to sneak around, but, like, what? I need my handheld for this. Just like with her, I need to know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't understand his combos. Because clearly he's not working together. The monsters reinforce the STs again. Be careful. I don't know what you want from me. I really don't. Like, what is this? Uses heavy machine gun to attack all targets in a 3-tile line. Well, that doesn't help me right now. I guess we'll just keep using charged shot. Whatever good that does me. I got 6 turns to get to the evac zone? I don't even know what this means. Get too close, but I also don't want to get too far away. Like, it's only got 1 buff. And it does seem to expel it. Okay, it doesn't mention that. It would be nice if it mentioned that. That it takes away the buff. Probably don't want you too close, to be honest. You're gonna get targeted. They don't seem to be moving my way, though. Not close enough. Well, I don't... Yeah, I'm fucked on this one. I don't think I understand how this works. It's not gonna help. It's really not gonna fucking help. It still doesn't help. What in Christ's name are you doing? Well, I mean... I guess get rid of that one. Well, we can't do it, so... Fuck! Oh, for Christ's sake, skip it! Skip this too! Why the fuck is this even available? The last one was obvious. This one, not so much, and it's pissing me off. It forces me to take this one. I can't use anything else. And I just have to hope, I guess, that that doesn't get targeted before I can get there. It does take them away, yes. Ah, fuck me. God damn it. So if I hold the line here... Are you fucking for real? Well, maybe I should have destroyed that one so I could have at least gotten the buffs on it or something. Okay, that guy needs to die as quickly as possible. Because he's the one that's slowing this guy down, and that's not good. Really? Well, let's see if we can get extra attacks. That's not going to be enough to kill that one, but this one might. I'm running out of fucking APs. Oh, you son of a bitch! That might be enough to get him out. That one does more damage. Right. That was annoying. I'll cover you. Keep moving. Don't stop. I don't think I was using him right at all. Did we make it in time? Are you alright? How about Dean? I'm fine, but Mr. Dean, he... Hey, stay with me, kid. Captain, we can't halt the advance of that giant ST. We've tried everything and nothing works. Impossible. Such defenses. Can they even be achieved with today's technology? Captain, we can't stop it alone. Requesting evacuation from HQ. But if this position falls, the forward outpost we just built... Damn, it's loading rockets. Captain! Reinforcements? Major Matilda? Leave this to me. 10th Mobile, abandon the fight. Retreat to the southwest camp. Everyone else, retrieve the target. Got it. Right. I'm sorry, in the end we still couldn't achieve our ideals, our hopes. Yes, in Melkama there was never any place for ideals. I only understood that at the very end. Here there is only endless hypocrisy, endless greed, endless betrayal. The humans who exist like walking corpses after being engulfed by all these dreadful things. Arashi ore, or Arashium ore, forms a neural connection with living beings. On this island, the ore is tainted with desire itself. A world constructed from this, weapons with this at their core. The patient is getting weaker. Prepare for revival. Will it really bring peace and happiness? Wake up, Shinji. Shinji! Ugh. The boy awakens abruptly, wincing from the piercing brightness of the hospital lights. The continuous whispers in his ears suddenly vanish, leaving only the monotonous beeping of medical equipment. Unfamiliar ceiling. Did I have a nightmare? It seems the patient has woken up. Remove the braces and the ventilator. Yes, Professor. Did I just pass out? You're lucky, kid, at least luckier than the guy who was riding with you. It's just a stress reaction from piloting an Arashium ST for the first time. Arashium ST? That's right, the first unit of the experimental REV series, the one you just piloted to escape the battlefield. I have to say, your talent is indeed outstanding. Many pilots have wanted to step into the REV-1, yet the Arashi Corps rejected them all. Sorry, I really don't understand what you're saying. That's nothing, just some boring musings. Let me introduce myself. I'm Peter Ludwig. I'm the Chief Researcher of the DL Special Research Institute's 2nd Division. You saved my laboratory and staff from that monster just now. Let's just say I'm here to thank you. That monster? Suddenly, pain lances through his skull and scenes from before replaying his mind. After suddenly arriving in this world for reasons unknown, all he can remember are those ruins and the giant ST that appeared before him to block the missiles. I remember now, Mr. Dean saved me. How is he? Just as Shinji inquires about the safety of his savior, the door to the ward is suddenly pushed open. It's bad, Professor. The patient in room 2 is in critical condition. His AMC degree is dangerously high, and he's showing pronounced neurological symptoms. His consciousness is at risk of collapsing at any moment. Another case. Got it. Moving out. Without any hesitation or visible emotional fluctuation, Ludwig simply nods to Shinji and then quickly walks out of the room. After this, only the beeping sound of the instruments operating remains in his ears. Mr. Dean. Sounds like his injury's pretty bad. Are you sure it's that serious? Seriously, where'd that ST come from? I didn't know today's technology was capable of a beast like that. A familiar voice suddenly comes from one side of the hospital bed. The blue curtain used as a partition is lifted, and Dean, with bandages wrapped around his head, pokes his head out from behind the curtain. Mr. Dean, you're here. You're actually okay? Hey, kid, you're in good spirits, too. I'm a named character. Don't worry about me. I almost thought you'd ended up like those other guys. In the end, it turns out the two of us were the least injured in that chaos. Could it be because I operated that experimental machine? What's going on here? I only heard bits and pieces from this hospital bed, but the situation's a mess. That monster ST that attacked us, you remember it, right? 2 days ago it suddenly emerged from the bottom of the foreign river and headed straight into DL territory. Line after line was set up along the way, but they could barely limit its advance. Any ST directly hit by its weapons becomes irreversibly paralyzed, and the pilot also suffers varying degrees of Arashi matter contamination. The DLAF and Council held meeting after meeting, but to no avail. Likely they'll evacuate civilians and ready heavy weapons next. Really? By the way, kid, where are you exactly? The locals fled long before the evacuation order. How'd you end up here? I get it. Your parents must be researchers from the... Let him talk! Jesus! Maybe you'd learn something if you shut up. Your parents must be researchers from the Special Research Institute, 2nd Division. When that monster machine attacked, you got lost in those maze-like ruins, waiting for someone to rescue you. I'm sorry, I don't know why I was there earlier. DL, Arashi MSTs, Arashi contamination, I've never heard of any of these things before. Everything here is completely different from the world I know. Why am I here? Being usually so carefree, uncharacteristically turns serious. He scrutinizes the young man before him for a long time, then speaks with a frown. Judging by the bandages, it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with your head. Because your bandages are all on your body, I guess. What does that mean? You actually being serious, kid? Sounds like you crossed over from another world, like in those cartoons, but it's kind of hard to believe. I don't know. Saying this, the boy hugs his knees and curls up at the head of the bed again. The world he once lived in, the companions he once fought alongside, the reason he came to this world, well, feels like a recent dream. Real, yet without any answers. Speaking of which, your name's Shinji, right? Yes. Don't tell me I've been living under a rock. A boy who pilots like that is a certified prodigy. No way I wouldn't know your name. If you really came from another world. Shinji, did your world also have STs? Alright. Well, isn't that fun? Looks like we've still got ways to go. We'll look at this later. I'm not really... What is this? That doesn't help me. It's the RUV1, the Rev1 build. But like, I guess... See, complete one of two. I've already cleared one of these things, so one is... I'm assuming this is like, do the harder one and you get stuff. I'll have to look at the patch notes again. What I do know is that we have some of this crap that we can put back in. Well, I mean, I guess. What is this? Ace Pledge Fighter. Painting pack. Okay. Well. I got a lot of that. I see. So what I'm assuming here is that you just run this until they go out and then you're guaranteed the others? That must be how this works. That's terrible, actually. That's really shitty. But I guess they do, that you've got like 40 days now to try and make this count or something. I don't really, dude, just give me something. These don't even matter anymore. Alright. How many do I have? 7? Right, yeah, like we got 41 days this time to pick these up. So I guess you got all the time you need. In 19 recruits. Okay, well, I mean that's doable because that's only 2 more 10 spots, and I can definitely afford to buy some of the stuff if I needed to. Did I show this off too? I got the skin for this. It's on the latest whatever thing. I'm still like this is supposed to flip over. Every time this changes, this is supposed to flip over, and it hasn't flipped over, and that sucks because I could really use the 10s up in here. So I don't understand that. I don't know why that didn't flip. Log in to collect 100. Yeah. Crossover rewards become available. Shop items reset after each event. Oh. Well, that's shitty because, like, between the first one and this one, it's been 3 months. So you've had 3 months just to sit here and do what? These aren't good for anything. I mean, I guess I could use a lot of these, but I've been saving this so I could, get stuff. And one thing I thought was going to happen too was that you were going to get the pilot and the mech, and we don't seem to be getting his mech. I guess maybe that's what this is. Like, if we can complete this, it seems that I would get parts of this. Ah, that's what it was. You can collect parts. I'll have to look at the patch notes again, but yeah. Otherwise, I don't know. Otherwise, I'm just struggling. I mean, I have leveled these guys up as much as I can. I finally have a complete Twilight Fang for her, but that's still not her mech. What else have I gotten lately? We're going to have to do something else about that. Do I have a medium? Let's actually see if I got some medium. Well, you know what I do have is I've got this. The Mithril. I've got a complete Mithril, which is good for what I don't remember, but I guess we can at least swap out and he'll have a better mech. Still level 1, but part switch blocked, target weight limit exceeded. Are you freaking kidding? You cannot be serious. Is it because of the other guy? Maybe. That would be why, probably. Because if I did that, he would be overweight. That's why. Damn it, Cicero. There. That's better. As for what he can actually have, I don't know, like it... I guess his basic weapon... Let's see. Medium STs, is there a better one? That's at level 47, though. Alright. Modify one of these. I mean, those stats aren't great, but for now, whatever. Alright. Well, I guess he seems to be one of those pilots where he's going to have to pick something. And right now, he can have heavy machine gun. But, like, well, that is an assault weapon, so that makes sense there. But then, like, sniper. So I guess, based upon the fact that he can be assault weapon or ranged, because sniper is ranged, you can choose what he is, and that makes me wonder what his mech is going to do. Now, he is a raider. He's not a sniper. He's a raider, which means that he would be better off with an assault weapon. Whatever. I don't... Do I even have, like, I've got the 20 here, but because I have not had a new character in so long, I'm gonna have to start regathering a bunch of that stuff. Anyway, we'll put him together. I'm sure somebody online, probably on Reddit, has already got a layout on how best to utilize him. He's good at. But because if he's good, if all of these new crossover characters are overpowered, as it seems to be, then that could be really useful. He would actually maybe be even better right now than William, because William right now doesn't have a whole lot of abilities that make him terribly good. Not really. Especially his AoE thing just doesn't do enough damage, whereas Shinji seemed to do quite well. Even though he only hit in a line, he did way more damage to them. But then again, that was also, you know, a scripted thing. So we'll see about that. But anyway, we might just give him the Mithril for a while, because that's the only thing I've got. Anyway, time to end this one here. I will see you next time.